What's up, guys? It's Joel. Today I'm gonna be talking about why you should stop smoking. Well, this topic was more on THC, marijuana. Why you should stop smoking marijuana, man. Let me read my notes so I can tell you guys exactly. So, you lose time while smoking, you procrastinate, you feel lazy, feel almost sick and slow, couldn't play basketball for long, you get munchies, bad for spirit because you know you did wrong, stays on the back of your mind, you know what I mean? Fast dopamine release messes with thought process. Alright, that was just, I'm gonna be honest, man. This is my diary. I've been sober for like 3 months, since March. Right now it's June. And I finally broke my break, man. I was so proud of myself being clean for that long. I don't want that pattern to go ahead of myself, so I'm making this for myself. You know what I'm saying? And for many people out there. But most importantly, this is my diary. See what I'm saying? Some people write and burn it. Some people or throw it away. Me, I just talk it to the video, upload it to YouTube because you could upload unlimited amount of times and time. So yeah, man, that was my note. So I'm gonna read it again and break it down. You lose time. So if you sit down and smoke a blunt, smoke a bowl, whatever, 10 minutes, you wasted 10 minutes out your life. And not just that, man. What happens when you smoke? You get the munchies, you get burnt out. You know what I mean? And it messes with your short-term memory. So look, man, you lose time while smoking, 10 minutes. You can still move around when you're under the influence, right? You can move around, you know, keep it in your mouth, move around. But if you can't, you know what I mean? You're limited because, like I said, you just know you're limited when you're smoking. You have to go outside to smoke. You can smoke inside, but you'll smell the smell of cigarettes, of THC, whatever it is you're smoking. And I don't know if everything you smoke has odor, but this is just cigarettes, THC. That's the only thing I've seen people smoke. So yeah, man, I don't want to influence anyone. I don't recommend you do it. As soon as you start something, it's harder for you to stop. Let me tell you this. If you never smoked, you know how you see a lot of drug addicts? And you're like, how did they get there? Because they tried it. If they never tried it, they would never be addicted. How does a heroin user know heroin is addicting? How does a meth user know meth is addicting? Because they use it. If you never use it, you never find out how it makes you feel. Doesn't matter how good it makes you feel, man. How good, what good you heard about it. If you have to spend money for you to feel good, guess what? It's really not great for you. Why? Because, man, you're wasting money and it's only gonna make you happy for a period amount of time. It makes you feel good for 2 hours. Now you're lazy and burnt out. You have your memory all messed up. You can't even work on your life because you're burnt out. You don't even have good memory. You're burnt out. I don't want to repeat myself too much, but guess what? You're burnt out. Procrastinating. That's based off of laziness. You know what I mean? You get lazy. You're like, I just need to close my eyes for 5 minutes. 5 minutes turns to 10, to 20. You wasted time out your life, bro, being lazy. It's better being lazy than to procrastinate, though. You could be lazy, but you shouldn't procrastinate. You see what I'm saying? Feel almost sick and slow. So yeah, if you end up smoking a lot, you could get sick and throw up. There's just some tolerance is higher. If you've been on a tea break for so long, you know, your body gets used to it. It recovers to the max, and then you're breaking it down again. You're really killing yourself slowly when you smoke. I hope you know smoking a pack a day takes time out your life. Smoking in general takes time out your life, believe it or not. Also, being alone in your room all day is like smoking a pack a day, so have some friends. Go out, enjoy some sunlight. Sunlight is good for you. Couldn't play basketball for long. Like I said, these are my notes, my personal notes. How I felt after me not doing it for so long. Anything that releases fast dopamine to your mind that's super easy, it's gonna mess with your future. It's gonna take away your tunnel vision, because these harder things that might have seemed simple to you before you did it, now you're like, you know what? Smoking is easier and it makes me feel good. Or you know what? Having intercourse is faster and it makes me feel good. You know what? This, that. Working out doesn't, it releases dopamine, but you have to work for that dopamine. You get tired, you get out of breath, when you could just, it's not a fast dopamine like smoking, like eating. You know what I mean? You could sit down and play video games. There's a lot of things that release faster dopamine with you doing less action. Those things get harder for you to do once you start the fast dopamine release. So try to have a dopamine detox. Read a book, bro. It might seem very boring, but it's better for you mentally to read a book than to smoke and play video games. I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart, man. You to me to you, man. So yeah, I was playing basketball. I couldn't even play 30 minutes. I'm not even that good at basketball. But before that, I was playing games and games. Maybe because the sun was down and there was no direct sunlight on me. But then again, man, I was able to play for like an hour last week, and I could have still went more. My blisters were killing me, but I ignored my blisters. But today, not today, when was it? Not long ago, I broke my T-break. I couldn't even play for 40 minutes. I was also in jeans. Working out in jeans. Come on, man. Yeah, but I was in jeans, and I felt like that was restricting me, but I was also burnt out. So it was both combined. I know it was both. And you get the munchies. It's a waste of money on top of what you buy for. If a pack a day, I don't know how much a pack costs, probably like $17, I think that's what I seen them at. I could be wrong. I don't want to be proven right or wrong. Actually, man, it doesn't matter. This is just nonsense to someone, but to me, it's for me to stop, really, man. Any pattern you do today, your friends' patterns get stuck on you. And your patterns, when are you going to break your patterns to become great? Stop smoking is one of them. Stop playing video games is another. Read a book. It seems boring. Read a book. Just find ways to dopamine detox. Music, listening to music is actually, it releases, it makes your brain feel happy. But just be careful how much music you listen to, and also it depends what you intake that could affect your brain. Believe it or not. Like if you're around a lot of bad words and a lot of negative people, it's gonna be normal to you. You're gonna be like, that's my normal because I'm around this normal. And even to someone that's not a normal, you seem toxic. But if you go around people that are no bad words whatsoever, are dopamine detox, you're gonna start being like them, and then you're gonna step outside into like wherever, and you're gonna be like, whoa, that's not right, that's not okay. Stop smoking. I'm gonna just read some cons because my notes are covered by